going to go check the chickens and see if they've left any eggs for me. Got 5 yesterday, and I should be getting a heap more because we've got about 60 chickens. But we've got a few egg layers, which is a little bit frustrating. Come on, princess! I'm hoping to come out here a few times today and grab the eggs before they eat them, but the thing is that they're being eaten. The thing is they're being eaten as soon as they're being laid, because I've watched a hen pop out an egg and she was visited by several chickens in the nesting box as she was laying it, and they were trying to eat it. So it's a little bit frustrating. We are going to try and combat this with roll-away nesting boxes and some more protein, some shell grit, some calcium, but it's going to take a while, which is annoying because eggs are supposed to be our staple breakfast here with this challenge, this grow, forage, barter challenge. Let's have a look at the lammies. How cute are they? So this morning was a bit of a boring breakfast. We have run out of gas, which is annoying, and so I should be cooking on the wood stove, but I didn't light it this morning. So the kids just finished off some of the yogurt in the fridge with some homemade jam. Israel doesn't like yogurt, so he had a grapefruit, which is what I had for breakfast too.
And me.
Yeah, Zara wants a grapefruit now, but we're going to check the eggs first. See if we can get some of these eggs. Just come in here to let the chickens out, and one of the ewes is dead. It looks like she's got bloat, Colleen, so I'm going to have to bottle feed her baby. Bugger, this is the first ewe we've lost this year. And she wasn't an old ewe. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Damn it. Okay. Gotta grab this lamb and take it back to the house. So the lamb keeps escaping back to the flock. So I'm just gonna leave it there, but it is crying. So what I might do is do lunch first, and then I'll go back out. It wouldn't take a bottle, but it drains some water out of Rex's water bowl, so I'm happy with that. And haven't managed to light the wood heater because I haven't had time. Run out of gas for the other one, and so I've got carrots that we're gonna have raw for lunch, some raw broccoli because the kids like raw broccoli, and the first of the peas that's gonna feed us. But anyway, I've got some eggs in the fridge, so I'll cook some eggs for the kids and me because I'm hungry. And then yeah, we'll go deal with. You're hungry? And then we'll go deal with this lamb and see if I can get it to eat as well. So I've just set up the camping stove, and that's just gonna have to do us for lunch. And I'll light the heater a little bit later, or the wood stove. I keep calling it a heater. It kind of is a heater. And I've got some leftover lamb from Father's Day, so I'm going to make a lamb pie with the leftover lamb with some carrots and some turnips and maybe some spinach or silver beet. We'll see what I've got in the garden. Yeah, but I'll have to light either the wood heater for that, or I'll just light the oven and just kind of mix it all in the bowl and cook it in the oven. We'll see how we go, see what this lamb does and how much time she takes up. Lunch. We're here with the sheep. We think one more sheep may have what the other sheep had. I've narrowed it down to acidosis. They got into the bread yesterday between 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock at night, and probably have grain poisoning from that because it's ground and it's wheat. It's more likely that they would get acidosis from that. So don't think it's bloat because yes, it is green and lush, but it's been like this for months and they've been eating it fine. It's not milk fever. We wouldn't have 2 girls down to milk fever. They don't have all the symptoms, and that's really all it could be. So, and because they got into the bread yesterday afternoon, it just seems that that's the most likely cause, and it can strike within 6 hours, which is why she was fine last night at 7 o'clock when Paul put her to bed. and was dead this morning when I went to check on her. Our neighbour gave us some bloat medication, so we're giving that, and I'm giving bicarb as well, which are all remedies for acidosis. Yeah, hopefully it works. Don't want to lose another girl. And then we've got to get this lamb and try and get it some milk. It's been trying to nurse off one of the other sheep and she won't really let it, which is fair enough. So we've got to get a bottle into it because I don't want that to die either. She's a really big, strong lamb. So yeah, I want to keep her healthy as possible. Here's the orphan lamb. She's super loud. I don't know. It's just piercing my ears. I don't think I can handle it longer. I'm going to put her outside tonight. I'm going to put her outside tonight because she's happy with the other sheep. And just need to get her used to the bottle. That's all I want to do. Get her to come over to me to have a bottle. And yeah, she can stay with the other mamas and learn how to be a sheep. So loud. I'm unfortunately running late today for dinner because of livestock, which is life on the farm. It happens. But I was planning on making pie with the leftover lamb with the flour and olive oil in my pantry. So I've just picked some rosemary. I'm going to grab some more carrots. We're getting low on carrots. These are my staples, so I'm really hoping now with spring here that they can grow a little bit quicker, because we're chewing through them. I'm going to grab some turnips again and some celery from down the bottom. Not sure what else I should pop in here. Maybe some spinach. Just a quick admiration of my flowers. Loving this patch. Brings me so much joy to walk past there every day, so I can't wait to increase our flower garden just to make it a little bit more cheerful in amongst the weeds. It's pretty cool what you can create with not much. My garden isn't really flourishing at the moment. It's just the beginning of spring. But I do have a lot in here growing, and I've been managing to make some creative meals with them and some not so creative meals like today's lunch due to livestock issues. But that is life on the farm. Fairly used to that now, and it will continue as the year goes on. We're going to have issues arise like this where we just need a quick and easy meal. So I am thankful that I have leftovers in the fridge. I could have just reheated last night's Thai chicken curry, but we're going to have that tomorrow night. I thought a break in between would be nice. So yeah, worst case scenario, I could have had that, but that would be great for tomorrow night because we have a big day in town. So I really should think about making some lunch to take with us. Yeah. Everything has been freshly harvested and now we just need to go create dinner. So good coming out to the garden and picking fresh veggies. I find it so incredibly rewarding. It's one of my favourite things to do, and I look forward to doing it every day for the next year and beyond, because like one of my friends said to me, if you can do this for a year, there's no reason why you can't do this for the rest of your life. So challenge on. So there's been a change of plans. It's 5:30. We usually eat at 5:30, so I decided that we are having leftovers tonight. We're having the Thai chicken curry with rice again. And in the meantime, I'm going to cook this lamb pie so we can take it with us on the road tomorrow for lunch and then have it for dinner. Woo! The lamb's still loud. Yeah, I'm going to take that with us on the road tomorrow to have for lunch, and then also have extras for dinner. So there's quite a bit of lamb there, so I think it should do the 2 meals, and that way I don't have to think about tomorrow. Brilliant. Sprung. I'm mustering up the courage to start tomorrow night's dinner, at least to get it slow cooking on the stove tonight, because it will take a few hours for everything to get nice and tender. Basically, I'm going to wash everything, chop it up finely, and put it in the pot with the bones from the lamb to make a nice stock. And then I might even put the lamb in there too, so it can get a bit more tender and soak up all the flavour and impart all the flavour in the broth. And then tomorrow, and then I'll cool it overnight, and then tomorrow I'll make a pastry, and then we can pop it in the oven to cook. And I can use the electric oven then, it's no big deal. It's just the gas cooktop that is out of gas, and yeah, the oven, we've got to light it, so it takes a little while. But I'm going to get started on this. I probably won't video it because I'm wrecked and the lighting's poor and my battery's about to die. But tomorrow I'll show you what it looks like. See ya. So in this pot I've got carrots, turnip, a spaghetti squash that I've had in storage, celery, and some rosemary. Yep, that's it. And I'm slow cooking this. I thought that we could have a soup for 1 meal, probably dinner because we'll be here. And I'll make like a pie or some rolls with the rest of it. There's the lamb. And we can take them with us so we can eat on the go. Because I find that's the hardest. We go to town twice a week to pick up the food waste. And it's a Wednesday and a Sunday. And Wednesday we would usually do our other chores that we need to do. So if we needed to pick up something, some errands, we would go do that on a Wednesday because that's when the stores are open in the country. So tomorrow Paul's got to pick up quite a few things for a few projects that we've got going around here. And then on Sundays we kind of just do a quick duck in and duck out of town. Maybe go to a market if our favourite one's on. We've actually got 2 favourite ones. That's not on this weekend. So we'll just duck in and duck out on Sunday, and that's when we collect the bread for the animals, and that's what the sheep got into. But we also pick up the green waste. So yeah, now that is the dinners and the lunches. So I've got the rice on. I also put a little bit of barley in here in the soup, and I've got the curry in there reheating. So it's all going.